Hello, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Your Motivational Bestie. My name is Alberta Lane. Thank you for joining my channel. If you are new, welcome aboard. If you have been here before and you've been in this conversation with me, I welcome you back. And of course, if you're new to the channel, if you're just searching and wanting motivation, I believe you found the right spot, because in this channel I strive to motivate, encourage, and just really uplift others through their journey of whatever it is that you're up to, whatever it is that you're pursuing, just for us to really look at this time, the space and time in our lives, just to grow, to thrive, and to give it our very best. So we do that collectively as a community, and individually. I like to stop in on Sundays just to chat with you, just to share what's going on and what I'm up to and what I'm learning and growing in, and love hearing what you're up to and what you're learning and what you're you know growing in and evolving in, and just learning from, and all the intricate details. As usual, I'm usually in the garden. As you could hear the birds in the background just chirping as I'm in their environment, but I enjoy it. I enjoy coming out here and get the fresh air. It's a very cloudy day today. It's very warm and humid. The humidity, as you can see, forgive the way the video might appear with the humidity, but we're gonna make the most of it, and we're family, so it's all good. But a book that I've kind of gone back and forth in reading, Brian Tracy, No Excuses, and I don't know, I think I have a love-hate relationship with that book. I love it because it opens my eyes to the things that that holds me back, and the things that I need to continuously work on. And so I love that, and I hate the fact that I'm not there, and there's still work to be done, and so on and so forth. And I'm grateful for it, but it's like the work never ends, which is a good thing, because I don't want it to end. I want to keep evolving and growing and being the very best version of myself. So thank you for being in this journey with me. If you brought friends along or share it with friends, I welcome that. I am excited to have newbies join the family and just continue to evolve, as we are in June. No, we're in July, yeah. As we are in July, almost heading into August, pretty much not mid-July yet, but getting close, right? Today is, what is today? I can't think of the date. I think it's the 19th. Nope, July 4th was just the other day. So today's the 7th, July 7th. So we're not mid-July yet. So we have some time. But nonetheless, if you have stuff you wanted to do, you plan on doing for the summer, time is of the essence. So it's really time to get to work. Like I said, I wanted to go through the book, Brian Tracy, No Excuses. If you see me looking down, I have some notes that I do want to share with you, and just things that have stood up to me throughout the time that I've been reading it. And of course, I don't have my glasses, but so if you see me squinting or moving it backwards, I'm probably showing my age, right? But anyways, in this book, one of the things, the piece that I wanted to highlight, there's so many pieces to highlight, but self-discipline is one of the ones that and I think that's the piece that I say is challenging, because as much as I think I'm evolving in my thinking and growing as a person, self-discipline, keeps coming back to me. Because I could be disciplined and saying, okay, I'm going to get it done. I'm disciplined in this area of my life. But then something happens, and it's like, here we go again. The thing that I thought I was disciplined and I was consistent, I fall off, and then it's like, okay, but it's not even just a falling off, is what you do about it, because I'm human, we all are, and I want you to know you are going to fall off, but it's how you proceed afterwards. And one of the places here, it says, the more you discipline yourself the greater is your sense of self-respect and personal pride. that one stuck out to me. You know, the more you discipline yourself, the greater is your sense of self-respect and personal pride. You know, and I love taking pride in the things that I do, the things that I sign up to do, the things that I choose to involve myself in and get it done. Why take it on if I'm not going to get it done? That's always been my attitude. But self-discipline. And self-discipline to me, I have that hand in hand with consistency. I'm disciplined, and I'm consistently taking action in being disciplined to acquire the things that I'd like to achieve the things that I'm out to achieve, to get the results that I'm out to get. So when I'm not doing that, I'm like, oh my goodness, am I really going after this specific result? Then I start asking myself, how serious am I being? So I want you to ask yourself, you know, self-discipline, where are you at? Where do you fall in line with that? It says the more you practice self-discipline, the better is your self-image. You see yourself and think about yourself in a more positive way. You feel happier and more powerful as a person. You know, we want to be powerful people. We're not in it to be mediocre or to just be, you know, average. No, even the word average. But to be a powerful person, it takes self-discipline. It takes showing up over and over again. When no one else shows up, I'm here. I'm going to show up. And I'm not just going to show up. I'm going to get the work done. I'm going to be active. I'm going to be empowered as if I had a whole community right along with me. Because that's really what self-discipline, that's really what matters, you know. And of course, right here it says a temptation to follow the path of least resistance, and the expedient factor lurk continuously in the lack of your mind, and the wait. They are always waiting for an opportunity to pounce to lead you astray. You know, there's always going to be opportunities waiting for you to look at and get distracted. The opportunities for me is things that sometimes distract me, take me out of my focus point. And oh, maybe I could do this. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I said yes to this. It's interesting, in being self-disciplined, I've had to learn to say no sometimes, so that way I can focus on what's at hand, what really matters, what it is that I said I'm up to. So I really want you to think about, you know, what is your level of self-discipline? How is that showing up, you know, in your day-to-day activities? You know, how is that showing up for you? You know, are you the kind of person that's going to say yes to so many different things, and you're not taking accountable for the very things that you're out to do, that you've set out to do? You know, self-discipline goes a long way. It takes you to stop and think, okay, how much am I going to give of this thing? How much do I have left to give of something else? Because you think through it when you're disciplined in your actions. And I want us to have those types of victories. In this one, it says, it speaks of overcome all your obstacles and create a wonderful life for yourself. It takes a lot to do that, guys. It takes self-discipline at its finest to overcome obstacles, to create a life, because we all dream of things. You know, we're all inspired. Oh gosh, we're July into the year. But if the level of discipline is not in alignment with the things that you've set out to do, it's not in alignment with your goals, then you'll keep falling off and getting back on, And I'm not saying falling off and getting back on is a bad thing, because you want to have a stick-to-itness attitude and a desire of, you know what, if I say it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow through. And that's amazing to have that. But I also want you to have progress, you know. It's good to see progress. And that's the thing that I tell myself. I want to see progress. In certain areas, I'll see a lot of progress. But there's other areas that I have to keep getting back on the bandwagon, keep getting back on track. But catching ourselves when that's happening, realizing that if that's not the way that we want to proceed, what are we going to do about it? Who am I going to tell on myself with that will hold me accountable? if I'm not holding myself accountable. Now, really think about self-discipline is not making it comfortable, not making any excuses, no excuses by Brian Tracy. Not giving yourself, a gray line to walk through. It's either it is or it isn't. It's either I'm doing it or I'm not. It's either I'm holding myself up to what it is, the level that I said I would do, or I'm not. There's no maybe, perhaps. Well, I kind of, sort of did. No, you didn't. And I've had to tell myself in certain area this past week, like, yeah, Alberta, you didn't do this. This is not what you said you would do. The other areas I felt great about. However, I'm looking to have a life that works in its entirety, not part of it, the whole kit and caboodle. I want everything to work, and I want to create that. And I encourage you, as you're in this journey with me, if you want things to work, the entirety of it. We'll come back to this book. If you want things to work, do the work. Be disciplined. Take action. Be consistent. Play your game. Do your part. Take your steps. Write what you need to write down. Return the emails you need to return. Make the calls that you need to make. Have the conversations that you ought to have. Read the book that you've set out to do. Whatever it is, whatever it takes, be disciplined, be consistent. I'm rooting for you. I'm right there with you. I've seen areas in my own life that I'm like, nope, I can't let that keep going. This will not carry into August. Nope. Let's take action. Let's be men and women of consistency, of empowerment. Empowerment is not something that's going to come out of the universe that's just going to strike into you. It's a muscle. You have got to exercise it. That's what I've learned in my years of doing a lot of work and just growing and being trained. It takes perseverance. It takes hard work. It takes consistency. It takes showing up. So continue to show up for yourself. Continue to be disciplined. Continue to be a cheerleader of the things that you set out to do. Write your list. Check it twice, whatever it takes. Talk about it. Bring it out to the universe. Pray about it for those who pray, for those who have that higher faith of, look to a higher power. You believe in God? I do. Pray about it, but take actions. It's not just going to happen simultaneously. Don't do it haphazard. Give it your all. We have opportunities upon opportunities. Let's excel, let's grow, let's thrive, let's really be men and women of integrity. No excuses. See you next week. Take care. Do share, like, subscribe to the channel. Don't make excuses. Let's really work towards being a better version of ourselves. Good talking to you. Take care. Bye-bye.